what is the difference between Swedish and sports massages? To put it into simple terms, I would say that there are 5 main differences between Swedish and sports massage. These are the anatomy knowledge, so knowledge of the body and what it does, the various different massage techniques used, the main aim of the treatment, so why you come to see a sports massage therapist or a Swedish massage therapist, the locations where you'll find us based, and then also whether or not it's a specific routine. So let's go back to the top point, anatomy knowledge. So the anatomy knowledge is different to Swedish and to sports therapy. So Swedish massage will often learn a lot about chakras and holistic beliefs associated with why that practice first began. So they will train into how to relax the mind, body and soul, maybe why there's not a connection between the two at the moment. Whereas a sports massage therapist will have more anatomy knowledge with musculoskeletal, so what the blood does as it's coming around the muscles, what muscles contain, where the muscles are based, so the location, whether or not it's like a quadricep that actually has 4 different muscles. What are those different types of muscles? What are they used for in a body? So the Swedish massage therapy seems to be a lot more of an holistic anatomical knowledge, whereas the sports therapy seems to come from a more direct muscle and skeletal approach, rather than the experience of how our mindset is and the influences that may have on our bodies. The second one is the variety of massage techniques used. So with a Swedish massage, you will, as a therapist, you will learn certain different types of massage techniques. So these tend to be things like our long, deep strokes, our shorter, faster strokes, getting into the muscle by lifting and picking it up, a technique called kneading, some hacking in there, as well as some cupping, which is basically like a posh word for slapping, just to add different stimulus to the muscle. Sports therapists learn a lot more different techniques for manual therapy, and depending on whether or not they're an advanced massage therapist or just a sports massage therapist will depend on how much knowledge that they have regarding different ways that we can persuade the muscle to do what we want it to do. So whether or not that again is the long deep strokes, the waking up the muscle, we use a technique a lot called muscular energy techniques. We have pin and stretch methods for certain things to help improve flexibility, even though that's for a short space of time. So there's quite a lot of difference between the variety of massage techniques used, with the Swedish one that's maybe a little bit firmer than your average Swedish massage versus a proper sports massage. The aims of the treatment can be very different as well. Equally, they can have some similarities. Both of them will help with stress, tension and anxiety. Having a Swedish massage, then you tend to feel a little bit more light and floaty. When you come out from having one of those, you can just feel really quite relaxed. So the aim of the treatment is usually just for a relaxation or a pamper. Sports therapy, on the other hand, is generally used as a bit of a maintenance tool for those people who exercise quite a lot, find themselves in quite a lot of manual therapy jobs, or often suffer from a stiff area that every so often just needs a really good loosen off by the manual therapy techniques that we know to help them just go about their usual day with a reduced risk of injuring that body part. Fourth one now is the location. So quite often that you will see a sports therapist and a Swedish therapist in places like a health spa, a beauty spa. So they tend to have the Swedish massage or a body massage, which generally follows the Swedish massage techniques. Whereas you often find that sports therapists hang out with the football clubs or sports clubs in general, usually based into a gym. Sometimes they're mobile, both can be mobile as well, but that's where you'll tend to find the sports therapists hanging out. And the last one is the treatment for you. So with a Swedish massage, then it's based on a series of movements and techniques. So they'll first start with 5 long effleurage, big long back sweeps, then you tend to go into 10 smaller sweeps. So it's a very, very set pattern. So what you do on your right hand side is exactly the same as what they do on the left hand side. They follow that order and that sequence, and then your massage ends. With sports therapy massages, it's slightly different. So we don't have a set routine, a set pattern to follow. We'll often by default find ourselves in some sort of routine, but it very much depends on what we find with your body. So if there is a tense area or there's a specific reason that you're coming into us, and so we can then have a little look at that tight area and then try some different manual therapy techniques with that area to help relieve that tension, and then give you some tools to go and do yourself as a recommendation exercise afterwards. I hope this helps with finding out whether or not it's the Swedish massage you need or the sports massage you need. Bye!